matter, Wally? Don't they know I'm trying to run a business here? Get on with your work, Cratchit. Insolent young ruffians coming here with their Christmas nonsense. Bah! Hellfire and damnation! Why can't they leave a man in peace? It's you.
Uncle Ebenezer, I can't tell you what a joy it is to see your happy, smiling face. And how are you, Bob Cratchit?
Very well, thank you, sir.
Wonderful. A Merry Christmas, Uncle. God save you.
God save me from Christmas. It's all a lot of humbug.
Christmas a humbug? I'm sure you don't mean that.
And I'm sure I do mean that. Merry Christmas indeed. What reason have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
And what reason have you to be miserable? You're rich enough.
There's no such thing as rich enough. Only poor enough.
Oh, Uncle, don't be so dismal.
What else can I be? When I live in a world of fools babbling Merry Christmas at one another, what's Christmas anyway, except a day to find yourself a year older and not a day richer? If I had my way, nephew, everyone who went about with Merry Christmas on his lips should find himself boiled with his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly through his heart.
God forbid, Uncle.
You keep Christmas in your way, I'll keep it in mine.
But you don't keep it.
And get off me ledger. You'll ruin the binding. And leave me alone. Be good enough not to bother me during business hours.
7 o'clock on Christmas Eve, that's not business hours. That's drudgery for the sake of it, and an insult to all men of goodwill.
Here, here.
Well, thank you very much, Bob Cratchit.
Another word out of you, Cratchit. You'll find yourself celebrating Christmas among the great unemployed.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, Mr. Scrooge.
You're quite a powerful speaker, sir. I wonder you don't go into politics. You're fool enough.
Oh, Uncle, don't be so angry. Dine with my wife and me tomorrow.
Now that's another thing. As if you didn't have enough problems, you went and you got yourself married. And why in God's name did you do that?
Well, because I fell in love with the lady.
Love?
Yes.
If there's anything more nauseating in this world than Merry Christmas, it's a happy marriage with a lovesick female. Good afternoon, sir.
Well, my offer stands, Uncle. You're always welcome, just like Christmas itself.
I said good afternoon.
I want nothing from you. I ask nothing of you. Why can we not be friends?
Good afternoon!
Well, a Merry Christmas to you, Uncle, and to you too, Bob Cratchit, and your family.
Thank you, sir. And to your good lady.
Thank you. Oh, and Uncle, a Happy New Year.
Good afternoon!
Excuse me, sir, but it's 7 o'clock, sir.
Correct, Cratchit.
I don't wish to be impertinent, Mr. Scrooge, but will it be too much trouble if I have my wages, sir?
Now that's the problem with you, Cratchit. All you ever think about is money. You'll be wanting the whole of Christmas Day off, I suppose.
If it's convenient, sir.
Well, it's not convenient, sir, and it's not fair. And yet, if I stopped your wages for it, you consider yourself ill-used, no doubt. Well, aren't I ill-used when I pay a day's wages for no work?
Well, it is Christmas Day, sir, and it is only once a year, Mr. Scrooge.
A poor excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th of December. I don't pay you good money for you to be forever on a holiday.
I appreciate your kindness, sir.
That's me weakness. I'm a martyr to my own generosity. If I give you this Christmas Day off, you'll be wanting them all off, I suppose. Oh, very well, take the day. But be here all the more earlier the next morning.
I will, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. And Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge.
Merry what?
I mean, I beg your pardon. No offense, sir.
There goes another one. 15 shillings a week. a wife and 5 children, still finds time for Merry Christmas. Belongs in a lunatic asylum, the lot of them. Everywhere you look, everywhere you turn, someone's after every single penny that you earn. Everyone's a thief. That is my belief. Anyone who says they're not is sure to come to grief. I seek, but I shall never find a deeper peace of mind, for I'm convinced that everyone is out to rob me blind. Daydreams don't deceive me, reason doesn't lie. Am I living here and now, or in some time gone by? I have no illusions, I see what I see. Others live up in the clouds, but that's no place for me. Some men live on credit, others live on hope. I survive on common sense, the only way for honest men to cope. I can survive without daydreams, daydreams I decline. When I speak of common sense, I mean simply pounds and pence. I don't want a debtor's life, and I don't need to get a wife, for I know there's no better life than mine. If there were, fate would send a sign. I know there's no better life, for this life suits me fine.
Well, Kathy, my love, which one do you like best?
I like that Dorothy in the corner. I like all of them.
Good boy. And why not one in particular?
Well, you said I can't have none of them, so I might as well like them all.
Tiny Tim, you are a philosopher and a gentleman. And I've still got 12 shillings left in my pocket.
12 shillings?
12 shillings, which says that the Cratchit family will have as good a Christmas as the Lord Mayor of London himself.
12 shillings. I do like that Dorothy in the corner.
Christmas children peep into Christmas windows. Christmas days are pretty as a dream.
Christmas trees and toys, Christmas hopes and joys.
Christmas puddings rich with Christmas cream. Christmas presents shine in the Christmas windows. Christmas boxes tied with pretty bows.
Wonder what's inside, what designs they hide.
But till Christmas morning, no one knows.
Won't it be exciting if it snows? I suppose that children everywhere will say a Christmas prayer.
Till Santa brings their Christmas things.
There, my loves, I bought the finest bird in the shop. Well, the finest for 1 4 pence.
Christmas children live in a Christmas daydream, waiting for the magic to unfold.
Wondrous things to eat, every Christmas treat.
Rich or not, the Christmas pot of gold. hypnotizes children young and old.
With your lots of feed, Bob Cratchit, I'd say the apples at 6 a penny are the best bet.
True, Bess, true.
I'd rather have that toffee in the corner. I'd rather have the oranges.
Your change, Mr. Carstairs. 1840 is the finest vintage in 20 years.
Why, 2 shillings a bottle it should be, sir. A happy Christmas to you.
And a happy Christmas to you, sir. Oh, Mr. C. This ought to make the finest holiday punch. Only 2 pence a pint.
Christmas punch, a Bob Cratchit speciality.
A plum pudding for Christmas, Bob Cratchit. That'll be 4 pence, please.
4 pence for Christmas pudding? It's scandalous.
I suppose that children
Everywhere will say a Christmas prayer till Santa brings their Christmas things. Christmas children hunger for Christmas morning. Christmas day's a wonder to behold. Young ones' dreams come true, not so young ones too. I believe the story we've been told. Christmas is for children young.
Merry Christmas, sir. A penny for the little one.
Madam, the financial burdens of my life are already intolerable. Pray, don't add to them by asking me to contribute to the upkeep and education of your entire family.
What's that, Mr. Scrooge? Your Christmas shopping list?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it is. Except that everyone on this list is going to give me a present. Dolls, toys, carousels, presents. Bah, waste of money. Christmas, humbug.
Oh, look, it's that lovable Father Christmas again. God bless his stone-cold little...
Good evening, sir.
Allow us to introduce ourselves.
Jocelyn Jollygood.
And Hugo Hardy. And do we have the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
Mr. Marley has been dead these 7 years. 7 years this very night.
We have no doubt his liberality is well represented by his surviving partner.
Liberality?
Mr. Scrooge, sir, at this festive season of the year, it's more than usually desirable that we make some slight provisions for the poor and destitute.
Excellent. Then I suggest you do so.
You miss our point, sir. The poor suffer greatly at the present time. Many thousands are in want of common necessaries.
Are there no prisons?
Oh, indeed there are. Of that there is no shortage of.
And the workhouses, are they still in operation?
They are, sir, and I wish they could say they are not.
The treadmill and the poor law are in full vigor, I trust.
Both very busy, sir.
I'm glad to hear it. You see, I thought something might have occurred to stop them in their useful purpose.
Some of us are trying to raise some funds to buy the poor some meat and drink and means of warmth.
We choose this time because it is a time when want is keenly felt and abundance rejoices. What may we put you down for, sir?
Nothing, sir.
Oh, you wish to remain anonymous.
I wish to be left alone. That is what I wish. I do not make myself merry at Christmas, and I do not intend to make idle people merry. I have been forced to pay for the upkeep of the institutions that I have just mentioned through taxation, and anyone who is badly off must go there.
Many would rather die than go there.
Oh, well, if they would rather die, then they better go ahead and do it. and decrease the surplus population. Yes, gentlemen, decrease the surplus population. Now good night to both of you. Yeah. Scavengers and sycophants and flatterers and fools, Pharisees and parasites and hypocrites and ghouls, calculating swindlers, prevaricating frauds, perpetuating goodness as they roam the earth in hordes, contaminating everything they see, feeding on people, especially me. I hate people. I hate people. People are despicable creatures, loathsome, inexplicable creatures, good-for-nothing, kickable creatures. I hate people. I abhor them. When I see the indolent classes sitting on their indolent asses, gulping ale from indolent glasses, I hate people. I detest them. I deplore them.
Oh, it's Mr. Scrooge.
£2, 5 shillings, ladies.
Mr. Scrooge, sir, we've been given more credit than usual.
So have I. £2, 5 shillings.
As it's Christmas, sir, we've been giving people a week or two to pay.
Ah, then I shall give you an extra week to pay.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Which will cost you a further 12 shillings.
12 shillings?
Oh, unless, of course, you would prefer that I confiscate your cart and everything that's in it, which is my legal right.
No, sir. We'll pay, sir.
A visit?
Please, Mr. Scrooge, a few more days.
You've already had a few more days. If you can afford to stock turkeys like that, you can afford to pay me.
Yes, Mr. Scrooge. Thank you, Mr. Scrooge.
Fools who have no money spend it. Get in debt, then try to end it. Beg me on their knees, befriend them, knowing I have cash to lend them. Soft-hearted me. Hard-working me. Clean living, thrifty, and kind as can be. Situations like this are of interest to me. That's the interest.
Oh, Punch, I've lost my baby. Have you seen her?
He's here, Miller, and you owe me £2, 7 6.
Oh, not now, Mr. Scrooge. Please, I'm performing.
Pity it doesn't pay you better. Where's my money?
Tomorrow, for sure, Mr. Scrooge. It's my best day of the year.
Tomorrow it will be £2, 10, or your puppets belong to me.
All right, £2, 10.
He's even meaner than you are. There we go, sir, and thank you very much.
Merry Christmas, Tom.
Cup of hot broth, Mr. Scrooge. A small token of Christmas esteem. Compliments of Tom Jenkins.
No.
And there'll be a free cup of hot broth every night, Mr. Scrooge, throughout the coming year, sir, in gratitude for your infinite kindness in allowing me another 2 weeks to pay.
1 week.
10 days?
1 week.
1 week?
And put a lid on that stuff. I'll take it home.
Yes.
Oh, Pringle?
Mr. Scrooge, sir.
Yeah, a word.
There he goes. Father Christmas himself. Father Christmas. Father Christmas. He's the meanest man in the old wide world. In the old wide world, you can feel it.
He's a skinflint.
He's a stingy lout. Leave your stockings out for your Christmas gift and he'll steal it. It's a shame. He's a villain.
What a game for a villain to play
On Christmas Day. Father Christmas. Father Christmas. Will be just as mean as he's ever been. And I'm here to say we should all send Father Christmas on his Merry Christmas way. He's a mean old bean as we all have seen. And I'm here to say we should all send Father Christmas on his Merry Christmas. Christmas.
Give me my hat. Give me my hat. Give me that. You're going to ruin it. Be careful now. Now stop it. Give me that. Give it to me. Give. Oh.
Don't you be talking to me like that.
Dolls, toys, carousels. Bah! Christmas? Humbug! I hate Christmas.
Father Christmas!
I hate people.
Father Christmas!
Yuletide loving, second-rate people. Nasty little cretinous wretches earning what their sweatiness fetches. Empty minds whose cuttiness stretches further than I can see. What's the reason?
He's a miser!
I hate Christmas.
He's a skinflint!
I hate people, women, children, especially nasty, smelly children. Well, I'll tell you what's the reason.
He's a mean old man!
It's because they all hate me. Humbug! No! Oh! Marley, no! Humbug. Humbug. No. Stop. No. Stop again. Stop. Oh. No. Stop. No. Scrooge. No. Ebenezer. No. Ebenezer. No. I see you, Ebenezer Scrooge. How now? What do you want with me? Much. Who are you? Better to ask me who I was. Who were you then? In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
You don't believe in me, do you?
No, I don't.
Why do you doubt the evidence of your own
Well, you see,
senses?
I've had a slight stomach disorder. It's probably affected my vision. You're a hallucination, brought on by an undigested bit of beef or blob of mustard. Yes, that's what you are. You're a blob of mustard.
I tell you, Scrooge, there is more of the grave than of gravy about me.
You do not exist, Jacob Marley. Humbug, I tell you. Humbug!
Humbug!
Yes. No, stop, I beseech you, stop!
No! Do you believe in me?
Yes, I believe in you. Absolutely. Now, good night. Oh, why do you walk the earth, and what do you want with me?
I am doomed to wander the world and witness what I cannot share, but might have shared on earth and turned to happiness.
Why are you fettered by that great chain?
I wear the chain I forged in life. I made it, link by link and yard by yard while on earth. No, I will never be free of it, any more than you will ever be rid of yours.
Mine?
Imagine the weight and length of the mighty chain you are making for yourself, Scrooge. It was as heavy and long as this 7 Christmases ago. You have labored at it mightily ever since. Oh, it is a terrible, ponderous chain you are making, Scrooge. When I lived, my spirit, like yours, never walked beyond the narrow limits of our counting house.
You were always such a good man of business, Jacob.
Mankind should be our business, Ebenezer. But how seldom do we attend to it? I know this, for I have sat invisible in your office, at your elbow, day after day.
My office?
Hear me. My time is almost done. I have come to warn you.
Oh, for pity's sake, Marley, leave me in peace.
It was for pity's sake I came here. Pity for you.
Oh.
I leave you with just the tiniest chance of escaping my fate.
Oh, you were always such a good friend to me, Jacob. Thank you.
You will be visited by 3 ghosts.
I think I'd rather not.
Expect the first tonight, when the bell tolls 1.
Couldn't I take them all at once and get it all over with?
The second at 2 o'clock, and the third when the bell tolls 3. I must go. I am doomed to walk the earth in everlasting repentance.
Oh, no, don't go. Wait, Marley.
Look to see me no more. And for your own sake, remember what has passed between us. Farewell, Ebenezer Scrooge.
Damn you, Marley. This is hardly how you treat a trusted friend. Curse you, Jacob. Can't you make a better dream and change the end? I suppose this gives you joy. You no doubt think it's funny. Knowing you, it's all a ploy for you to steal my money. Well, you shan't have it. You shan't have it. You can't just come back from the dead and dump all your guilt on me. Begone, you and your phantoms, and leave the living be, especially me. especially me. It's not my fault. You are dead and I'm alive. It's not my fault. You succumbed and I survived. Is it my fault? Fate has fashioned things this way. Is it my fault that tomorrow's Christmas Day these things happen anyway? You can't blame me if the sun decides to shine, so don't blame me if the life I lead is mine. A life of quiet sobriety, of which I'm justly proud. A credit to society, who shuns the vulgar crowd, who uses wisely all the gifts with which he's been endowed. A good man, a philanthropist, who's truly worth his salt. No, it's not my fault. 3 phantoms, bah, 3 humbugs. It's you who left our counting house to find a bigger vault. A bigger vault. No, it's not my fault. Quarter past. Half hour. Quarter to. The hour. And nothing else. Oh, oh boy. Who are you?
I am the spirit whose coming was foretold to you.
You don't look like a ghost.
Thank you.
May I inquire more precisely who or what you are?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past?
No, your past. I am the spirit of all the loved ones that you have lost.
What business do you have with me?
Oh, your welfare.
Well, to be awoke at 1 o'clock in the morning by a ghost is hardly conducive to my welfare.
Your redemption, then. Come.
No.
Walk with me.
No.
Come.
No. Where are we going?
Ebenezer, we are going to look at your childhood.
Sing a song of gladness and cheer, for the time of Christmas is here. Look around about you and see what a world of wonder this world can be, and enjoy the beauty, all the joy and beauty that a Merry Christmas can bring to you.
Merry Christmas, children.
Merry Christmas, Miss Sweet.
Look, the school is not yet empty. A solitary boy neglected by his family is left there still.
Poor little fellow. Poor little me. Oh, an attractive child, wasn't I? Oh, but I could never join in on those Christmas things. I wish...
What is it?
Nothing.
What is it you wish?
There were some children singing a Christmas carol at my door last night. I should have liked to have given them something, that's all.
Oh, but this Christmas was special.
Oh, look! It's my little sister, Jenny. Jenny, why doesn't she wave back?
Oh, she cannot hear you. These are but shadows of things which have been.
Abby, dear brother, I've come to take you home. Home? To Father? No. Father's so much kinder than you used to be. He sent me in a coach to bring you home. We'll be together all Christmas long. Now collect your things.
Ah, a delicate creature whom a breath might have withered, but she had a large heart.
So she had. I'll not deny it.
And she died a young woman and had, I believe, children.
One child.
Your nephew, Harry.
Yes, my nephew.
Now, there is a Christmas that you really enjoyed.
Look, it's old Fezziwig. I was apprenticed to him.
Ebenezer! Dick! Yo-ho, Ebenezer! Yo-ho, Dick! No more work today, my boys! It's Christmas Eve, Dick! Christmas, Ebenezer! Tune up, hilly-ho! Now bring in the table quicker than a man can say Jack Robinson before my wife and my daughters bring in the punch bowl!
Oh, I am a good-looking chap. Oh, and that other fellow, Dick Wilkins, his name was. Best friend I ever had.
Wow, you have as much chance of getting close to her as I do.
Well done, Ebenezer!
Ebenezer. Wow, you work fast. Now you can have your cake and eat it too.
Mrs. Fezziwig, my darling Isabel, my dear friends, thanks to our heroic Ebenezer, we will now have happiness and contentment in this room, the like of which none of us has ever known.
Consumption of fewer than 3 cakes and 6 beakers of punch per person will be penalized by instant dismissal from the party.
Splendid! Begin! Of all the days in all the year that I'm familiar with, there's only one that's always fun, December the 25th. Correct!
Ask anyone called Robinson or Brown or Jones or Smith their favorite day and they will say
December the 25th. Correct!
December the 25th, me dears, December the 25th, the dearest day of all the year. December the 25th.
Correct!
December the 25th.
Correct!
December the 25th.
Correct!
At times we're glad to see the backs of all our kinnikins.
But there's a date we celebrate,
December the 25th.
Correct!
At times our friends may seem to be devoid of wit and pith.
But all of us are humorous, December the 25th. Correct!
December the 25th, me dears, December the 25th, the dearest day in all the year. December the 25th.
Correct!
December the 25th, me dears, December the 25th, the dearest day in all the year.
December the 25th.
Correct!
There's a date in history that's more than any myth. Beyond a doubt, one date stands out.
December the 25th. Correct!
I don't hear any arguments, so let me say forthwith.
I wish that every day could be December the 25th.
Correct!
begins December the 25th, begins December the 25th.
Oh, what a marvelous man.
He merely spent a few pounds of your mortal money, 3 or 4 perhaps. And what is that to be deserving of so much praise?
Oh, no, you don't understand. You see, he had the power to render us happy or unhappy, to make our work a burden or a pleasure. It had nothing to do with money, nothing to do with money.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Something, I suppose?
I was just thinking about Bob Cratchit, that's all.
Who is Bob Cratchit?
No one. No one. Isabel. Oh, those were wonderful years, you know.
They say happiness is a thing you can't see, a thing you can't touch.
I disagree. Happiness is standing beside me. I can see him. He can see me. Happiness is whatever you want it to be.
She adored me. You can hardly blame her.
Happiness is a high hill. Will I find it? Yes, I will. Happiness is a tall tree. Can I climb it? Watch and
They say happiness is the folly of fools. Pity poor me, one of those fools.
Happiness is smiling upon me, walking my way, sharing my day. Happiness is whatever you want it to be.
She was so sweet and so kind.
She was. She still is. Adored by her husband, her children, and her grandchildren. And you missed it all, Scrooge? Why?
Happiness is a bright star.
Are we happy?
Yes, we are.
Happiness is a clear sky.
Give me wings and let me fly. Let me fly. For happiness is whatever
I loved her, you know.
Did you?
Yes, I really loved her.
Then why did you let her get away?
I didn't.
Really?
She left me.
Quick. My time grows short.
Ebenezer,
Yes?
I've come to say goodbye. I'm going away, Ebenezer. You will not see me again.
But you're going to marry me.
No. You have found another love to replace me. And she's much more desirable than I am.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This lady. Here.
How shall I ever understand this world? There's nothing on it which is so hard as poverty. There's nothing it condemns with such severity as the pursuit of wealth.
He's right. It was true then and it's true now.
All of your noble dreams that I loved, I have seen die off one by one, until only the desire for gain is left.
I'm not changed towards you, am I?
Yes, Ebenezer. You are. Your promise to me is made when you were poor and content to be so. You were someone else then. I see that only too clearly now, and so I can release you.
Have I ever asked to be released?
In words, no. But in a changed nature, yes. In everything that made my love of value to you, yes. If you met me today, you would not love me.
I would. I do. I still do.
Isabel, I find it impossible to discuss personal affairs during business hours. Now, please.
You see, if you weigh me by gain, I weigh very little. And so I am not enough for you. And I can release you with a full love for him of once you were.
Say something! Say something, you fool!
You may have pain in this, but it will pass. And you will dismiss the recollection of it gladly as an unprofitable dream, from which it happened well that you awoke.
No, no, don't go! It's a mistake! Don't go!
Be happy in the life you have chosen.
No. No! Isabel! Isabel! Go after her!
Isabel, I can't.
You fool! You fool.
You were new to me. You were spring. You were true to me.
You were everything.
You were good for me.
You were my day.
Did all you could for me.
Then you went away. And now I can see. Now you're a dream gone by. Oh, how could there be such a fool as
I who must travel on. What hope for me?
Dream of a past that's come. Live with a memory.
You, my only hope.
You, my only love. You.
Spirit, remove me from this place. I can bear it no more.
I have brought you home. Ebenezer, why do you not love your nephew Harry? He was my son.
Jenny? Jenny!
I must leave you now, my dear brother.
No, please, don't go. No, there's still so many things I want to tell you. Come back.
There's no coming back, which is why you must never hide your love from those that you cherish. You must tell them while you have
Jenny,
them how much they mean to you,
Jenny.
how precious they are.
Jenny, I love you.
Love is life's
I love you,
greatest.
Jenny. Please come back.
And once the ones you love are gone, it is too late.
Jenny.
Goodbye, my dear.
Jenny, no.
Do not forget.
No, don't go.
Do not.
Come back, Jenny, please. Oh. All right, go. But haunt me no longer. Is it my fault? If you choose to live alone, it's not my fault. If I'm happier on my own, is it my fault? If I lose the ones I love, is it my fault? Or some greater force above that enjoys destroying love? You can't blame me for the fickle ways of fate, so don't blame me for the things I've come to hate. There was a time I might have lived a different kind of life. Sweet evenings with friends and things, with children and a wife. But now to even think of it cuts through me like a knife. I can't just turn life upside down with one great somersault. No, it's not my fault. The first at 1, the second at 2. I'm ready for you, whoever you are. Oh, there's nothing to be afraid of.
Ebenezer Scrooge!
No.
Come here, Scrooge.
No.
I'm waiting for you.
Is that you again, my old friend Marley?
No, it's not.
Oh, heaven have mercy on me. Oh. No. Who are you?
I am the spirit of Christmas present. Look upon me. You have never seen the like of me before.
Never.
And yet, how many of my brothers have you rejected in your miserable lifetime?
I have never met your brothers, sir.
You have never looked for them.
How many of them are there?
What year is this?
1843.
Then I have 1842 brothers. This year it is my turn. Each year at this time, one of us visits this puny little planet to spread some happiness and to remove as many as we can of the causes of human misery, which is why I have come to see you, Ebenezer Scrooge.
What do you want with me?
Oh, you're a funny-looking little creature. I must admit, I found it hard to believe that you'd be as horrible as my brothers said you'd be. But now that I look at you, I can see that they were understating the truth.
Let me assure you, sir, I am a man of the highest principle and the most generous spirit.
Generous spirit? You don't even know the meaning of the phrase. But you're about to find out. Begone with ye! Drink this.
What is it?
Taste it. Boo! Do you like it?
It's wonderful. I've never tasted anything like it.
Of course you haven't.
What is it?
The milk of human kindness. There are more good things in life, Scrooge, than you can possibly imagine.
I'm sure that there are. Could I have some more?
Ebenezer Scrooge, the sins of man are huge, a never-ending symphony of villainy and infamy, duplicity, deceit, and subterfuge. And no one's worse than Ebenezer Scrooge. Though man's a handy candidate for hell, I must admit life sometimes has its brighter side as well. I like life, life likes me. Life and I fully agree. Life is fine, life is good, especially mine, which is just as it should be. I like pouring the wine, and why not? Life's a pleasure that I deny not. I like life here and now. Life and I made a mutual vow. Till I die, life and I will both try to be better somehow. And if life were a woman, she would be my wife.
Why?
Why? Because I like life.
Oh, that's all very well for you, but I hate life.
Oh, why, man?
Because life hates me, that's why.
Ah, Scrooge, you're even a bigger fool than I took you for. You've had over 60 years on this planet, and in your long, miserable, miserly, selfish existence, you still haven't learned how to live. Now, listen to me. I like life. Well, go on.
I like life.
That's better. Life likes me.
Life likes me.
Good, good. I make life a perpetual spree.
A perpetual spree.
Eating food.
Drinking wine.
Thinking who'd like the privilege to dine me.
I like drinking the drink I'm drinking.
That's better, Scrooge. And I like thinking the thoughts I'm thinking. I like songs, I like dance, I hear music and I'm in a trance.
Tra-la-la.
Papa, chances are I shall get up in France. Where there's music and laughter, happiness is rife.
Why?
Why? Because I like life. Come on, Scrooge, we're going visiting. You're in for a few surprises.
What? Where? Who?
Liking life, that's the thing. Makes a man want to suddenly sing, sing and dance, and perchance see his life from a different stance. When you learn how to live it, life is free of strife. That is why I like life. Secret of living!
Any man can fly! Why? Because I like
Christmas every day of the year.
And if it was, what would you do for Christmas?
Well, we'd have to think of something else. Not this year, you don't. We're going carol singing. And anyway, I like Christmas just the way it is. Come on, Tim.
You have to learn to take the good with the bad, Tiny Tim. Don't be laid back.
What am I doing in the middle of the street in my night clothes?
Come. I want you to see the world as it really is.
Who lives in this miserable hovel?
Behold, the lavish abode of Robert Cratchit, Esquire.
Oh, well, it's quite nice, actually, for an office clerk. Could I look through the window?
Of course. And it will cost you nothing, which I'm sure will be good news for you.
Will they be able to see me?
No, which I'm sure will be good news for them.
I could use another one of those drinks.
Later. For the time being, it is better that you see things as they really are.
Now listen, my dears, your mother and I want you all to have a good time, but you don't have to kill each other and wreck the house to do it, all right?
Yes, Father.
We've had good times before, and we'll have good times again. Whatever we've done, we've made life fun. And when things were bad, and bad times we've had, we fought and we've won, one for all for one. So when things ain't going right, we try with all of our might. You'll see us unite like fighting men. We're gonna come through, and friends when we do, we'll only know good times again.
Stuffing's ready, Father.
Stuffing, the marriage of roast goose and sage and onion stuffing is one of the culinary miracles of our day. A la Cratchit, a living legend the length and breadth of Camden Town. The only remaining problem is whether to put the stuffing inside the goose or the goose inside the stuffing. But since the ultimate intention is to put them both inside ourselves, I don't suppose it much matters. We'll have good times before, and we'll have good times again. Whatever we've done, we've made life fun. And when things were bad, and bad times we've had, we fought and we won, one for all or for one. So when things ain't going right, we try with all of our might. You'll see us unite like fighting men. Here they are, the one and only carol singing Cratchits, newly returned from their recent music tour of Regent's Park and the Euston Road. We're gonna come through, and friends when we do, we'll only know good times, goodbye to the bad times, we'll only know good times again. You're gonna come through, and Tim, when we do, we'll only know good times, goodbye to the bad times, we'll only know good times again.
How did you do, Tiny Tim?
10 pence halfpenny.
Well done! And you too, Kathy.
Another fantastic coup by young Timothy Cratchit, the financial wizard. At only 7 years of age, the youngest millionaire in the vast Cratchit empire. Let's put the pennies.
And how did little Tim behave?
Good as gold. When we sang outside the church, he let them see the cripple to remind him at Christmas who made the lame beggars walk and the blind men see.
He gets thoughtful sitting by himself so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I may steal a moment of your valuable time, I would like you all to drink to the sparkling good health of the two gentlemen whose industry and generosity have made possible our sumptuous Christmas repast. Young Master Timothy Cratchit and Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge.
Mr. Scrooge? What are you trying to do, spoil our Christmas?
His money paid for the goose, my dear.
No, your money paid for the goose, my dear.
But he paid me the money.
Because you earned it, my love. Believe me, 15 shillings a week at 3p an hour, not a penny raise over 8 years. You earned it.
Mr. Scrooge assures me that times are hard.
Well, he's right. For you, they are, but not for him.
Nevertheless, he is the founder of our feast, and we shall drink to him.
Quite right.
The founder of our feast, indeed. I wish I had him here. I'd give him a piece of my mind to feast upon, and he'd have indigestion for a month.
Ethel, the children, Christmas.
It needs to be Christmas Day, Bob, to drink to a rotten, stingy old miser like Ebenezer Scrooge.
But Ethel...
You know he is, Bob. No one knows it better than you, my poor love.
To Christmas, my dear.
Children, we shall drink to your father for all the love and happiness he gives us, and to Tiny Tim for all the good health we wish him. And for the sake of your father, we'll even drink to that old miser, Mr. Scrooge. Long life to him, and to us all.
A Merry Christmas to us all.
Merry Christmas.
God bless us.
God bless us, everyone.
Such an unpleasant child. You know, there's nothing more nauseating than a happy family enjoying themselves at Christmas. Do you not agree, Scrooge?
You know, I think Bob Cratchit's really rather fond of me.
So's his wife. Couldn't you tell?
She doesn't really know me.
Ah, that is one of the things wherein fate has blessed her.
So I said to the Lord Mayor, if Her Most Gracious Majesty is feeling bored, I said, well, you just wheel her on over to Camden Town, I said. We'll have her back on her regal feet in no time, I said, with a glass of Bob Cratchit's hot punch and a song from young Tiny Tim. Right, a boy.
On a beautiful day that I dream about, in a world I would love to see, is a beautiful place where the sun comes out and it shines in the sky for me. On this beautiful winter's morning, if my wish could come true somehow, then the beautiful day that I dream about would be here and now. On a beautiful day that I dream about.
What will become of him, Tiny Tim?
What's this? Concern of a sick child? Have you taken leave of your senses?
Don't mock me, Spirit. Is the child very sick? I mean, not that it's of any great importance to me whether he is or he isn't, but is he?
Well, of course he's sick.
You mean he's seriously ill? Will he live? Well, will he?
What does it matter to you, Ebenezer Scrooge? If he is going to die, then he had better go ahead and do it, and decrease the surplus population.
Then a beautiful day that I dream about.
I should like to go home now.
No. We have one last call to make. You're going to need more of this.
Oh.
All right, Scrooge, follow me. We haven't gone all night.
Here he is.
Harry!
Well, you can't blame him, can you?
Oh, Harry, you're outrageous.
Oh, Mary, good heavens, it's you.
Okay, Harry, you top off everyone's glasses.
Okay.
Mary and Topper, you pick the next game. And children, come with me. I have hot mince pies and milk for everyone in the playroom.
Oh, it's all right. I'm the guest of honor. Christmas!
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please honor me with your undivided attention? That famous moment has arrived I know you all look forward to in this house every Christmas Eve, when I ask you to drink to the good health and long life of my celebrated Uncle Ebenezer.
Did you hear that? I think I misjudged the boy.
Harry, I've been coming here and celebrating Christmas for the past 5 years, and to this day I cannot understand this extraordinary ritual of drinking to the health of your Uncle Ebenezer. Everyone here knows he's the most miserable old skinflint to ever walk God's earth.
I don't like you. Who is he?
Oh, just a friend.
Topper, it's very simple. He is indeed the most despicable old miser, worse than anyone could possibly imagine.
You find this amusing?
Believe it or not, he likes you.
But I look at it this way. If I can wish him a Merry Christmas, who is beyond dispute the most obnoxious and parsimonious of all living creatures,
Hear, hear.
then I know in my heart that I'm truly a man of goodwill.
The scoundrel!
Well, I guess that I'll drink too.
I don't like you at all!
Wait, it gets better.
Besides, I like old Scrooge.
Oh, what did I tell you?
Now, Harry.
No, I do. God knows I have reason enough not to, after the way he treated our family. But I can't help but fight the feeling that somewhere inside that loathsome old carcass of his, there's a better man fighting to get out.
Careful, Harry. He might be worse than the one you already know.
God forbid. Anyway, that's why I invite him here every Christmas, in the forlorn hope that he might just drop by one day and pick enough goodwill to raise his clerk's wages 5 shillings a week. Lord knows it's high time he did.
You're very free with other people's money.
All right, Harry, that's enough. I don't want this party ruined with talks of your Uncle Ebenezer.
Oh, if you only knew, my dear. Boo, boo. Now, and as for you, nephew, if you were in my will, which you are not, I would disinherit you, raise my clerk's wages. Humbug!
Come here, Scrooge. You're going to need a little more of this.
Well, Harry, it's been a lovely evening, but it is late and we must go. Christmas in the morning, all.
Yes.
Oh, no. You all have to go already? But it's so early, and we were going to have such fun playing party games. You know, I don't think I remember having this fun a Christmas since I was, when I was an apprentice to Fezziwig. Oh, yes, he had marvelous Christmas parties. Yes, he did. And, you know, he had this daughter. Her name was Isabel.
Topper, I'll try to get old Scrooge here for you next year.
Don't bother.
I don't like you at all.
Good night, Mary. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Come, darling.
Oh, it was a wonderful time, was it not?
Yes, it was. Better next year, though, yes?
Old Fezziwig, he had this daughter. Her name was Isabel. Happiness was standing beside me. I could see her, she could see me. Happiness may be something you're too blind to see. Oh, Isabel.
Scrooge, my time upon this planet is very brief. I must leave you now.
Oh, no. No, please. Don't go there. There's still so many things we have to discuss.
There is never enough time to say or do the things we would wish. The thing is to try to do as much as you can with the time that you have.
Oh, couldn't I have another one of those drinks?
Remember, Scrooge, time is short, and suddenly you're not there anymore.
No, don't go, please. Come back. Don't go! I can't see. Everything's so dark. I can't see. Do my eyes deceive me? Can my reason lie? Am I living here and now, or in some time gone by? Is this world I'm seeing the world I saw before? Could there be another life that might have taught me more? Am I merely dreaming, or am I awake? Is my mind just playing games, or showing me a pathway I should take? Do I just ignore it? Do I break the spell? Or do I take another look, open up a brand new book, try to find a better life, a bigger, brighter, better life? And could I somehow learn to live it well? Only time will tell. Can I find a better life and learn to live it well?
Can I have my wages, please, Mr. Scrooge?
If you meant his death, we were not
Dare I just ignore it? Or dare I break the spell? Dare I take another look, open up a brand new book, try to find a better life, a bigger, brighter, better life, and maybe even hope to live it well? Only time will tell. There's still time to get a life, to find myself a better life, and learn to live it well. The third at 3. Oh! Are you the ghost of the future? The one who is to show me the shadows of things that will happen in the time before us? Oh. Ghost of Christmas yet to come, I fear you more than any apparition. And yet, as I know it is your purpose to do me good, and as I hope to be a better man than what I was, I am prepared to bear you company. Will you speak to me? Oh, the night is waning fast, and time is precious to me. Lead on, Spirit. Lead on.
There it is, me friends, shining as bright as the happy thoughts a mere mention of the name Scrooge brings to our minds. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today because we are united by a common bond. Namely, our feelings of gratitude to Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge. I don't know how any one of us could ever hope to find the words to describe the true depth of our feelings towards him. All right now, me friends, settle down if you please.
Is this the future? That's Tom Jenkins, the hot soup man. He owes me £6. He looks uncommonly happy for a man so deep in debt.
I completely understand how emotional you all feel about this most important celebration.
They all owe me money. They love me and I never knew it.
But I must ask you to kindly hold your emotions in check. We are all deeply moved. And those of us what have been in debt to Mr. S over the years will never forget the rare and beautiful thing he's just done for all of us, right?
What did I do? What did I do? Whatever it is, it made them truly happy, and I am the cause. Oh, my friends, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I shall never... Oh, yes, yes. I'd like to say with all humility, yes, that I have labored unceasingly my entire life. Yes, thank you, so that I could be worthy of this moving demonstration of your feelings towards me. Yeah. Thank you, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
thank you.
On behalf of all the people who have assembled here, I would merely like to mention, if I may, that our unanimous attitude is one of lasting gratitude for what our friend has done for us today. And therefore, I would simply like to say, thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for me. I may sound double Dutch, but my delight is such. I feel as if a losing war's been won for me. And if I had a flag, I'd hang me flag out to add a sort of final victory touch. But since I left me flag at home, I'll simply have to say thank you very, very, very much.
Thank you very, very, very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for me. It sounds a bit bizarre, but things the way they are, I feel as if another life's begun for me. And if I had a cannon, I would fire it to add a sort of celebration touch. But since I left me cannon at home, I simply have to say
thank you very, very, very much.
Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for me. It isn't every day. Good fortune comes my way. I never thought the future would be fun for me.
My baby's trying to sleep.
Sorry, missus. And if I had a bugle, I would blow it. Shh. To add a sort of how's your father time. But since I left the bugle at home, I simply have to say very much.
Oh no, my friends, it's I who should be thanking you.
For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow.
For I'm a jolly good fellow.
And so say all of us. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for me. The future looks all right. In fact, it looks so bright. I feel as if they're polishing the sun for me. And if I had a job, I'd have to bag it to add a sort of rumpty-tumpty touch. But since I left me bugle home, I simply have to say thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very, very, very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for me. It's the things the way they are. For me. and ever had. Spirit, I have learned this lesson well. Trust me. Can I go home now? Oh, but this is Bob Cratchit's house. What are we doing here again?
The colors hurt my eyes. I mustn't show weak eyes to your father when he comes home. It must be near his time.
Past it. But I think he has walked a little slower these past few evenings.
I have known him to walk with Tiny Tim upon his shoulder very fast indeed.
So have I, often.
But he was light to carry, and his father loved him, so it was no trouble. No trouble.
It's Tiny Tim's chair. But there's no Tiny Tim. Where is he?
I have to go now, my little fellow. I promised your mother I'd help her with the Christmas dinner. I'll come back again and see you. Same time tomorrow, all right? On this beautiful winter's morning, if my wish could come true somehow, then the beautiful day that I dream about would be here. And oh, Tim.
Poor Tiny Tim. Spirit, you have shown me a Christmas yet to come that mingles great happiness with great sorrow. Answer me one question. Are these shadows of things that will be, or are they merely shadows of things that might be? Oh, no. 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 Spirit, if you are indeed here to show me the error of my past ways, please tell me, so that by my deeds I may sponge away the writing on this dreaded stone. No. 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 Where am I? I'm in my room. I'm not dead. I'm alive. And I have no chains on me. I have a chance to change. And I'm not going to be the man that I was. I'll begin again. I will build my life. I will live to know that I fulfilled my life. I'll begin today throw away the past, and the future I build will be something that will last. I will take the time that I have left to live, and I'll give it all that I have left to give. I will live my days for my fellow men, and I'll live in praise of that moment when I was able to begin again. I don't know what to do. I'm as light as a feather. I'm as happy as an angel. I'm as giddy as a drunken man. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas, everybody! Oh, and Jacob Marley, wherever you are, you're going to see a change in me, I swear it. I'll begin again. I will change my fate. I will show the world that it is not too late. I will never stop while I still have time, till I stand at the top of that mountain I must climb. I will start anew. I will make amends. And I'll make quite certain that this story ends on a note of hope, on a strong amen. And I'll thank the world and remember when I was able to begin again. I'll begin again. Oh, boy, what day is it?
Today?
Yes.
Why, it's Christmas Day, of course.
It's Christmas! I haven't missed it. Oh, boy. Do you happen to know the butcher shop on the next street but one?
I should hope so.
Oh, what a remarkable boy, an intelligent boy. Do you happen to know whether the butcher sold that prize-winning turkey that's hanging in the window? Not the large one, the enormous one.
You mean the one that's as big as me?
Oh, what a delightful boy, and so witty. Yeah, that's the one.
It's still there.
Good. I want you to go and buy it. Here are 2 sovereigns. Go wake up the butcher and be waiting with that turkey out in front of his shop in 15 minutes, and I will give you 2pence. No, I'll give you 6pence. I'll give you a shilling. No, boy, I'll give you half a crown. Go, run. Oh, what a delightful boy. I think I'm going to like children. Mr. Pringle, wake up, man. Oh.
Mr. Scrooge!
Merry Christmas, Mr. Pringle. I want to buy toys, lots of toys. All of my newfound friends on this joyous occasion.
Toys? You, Mr. Scrooge?
Yeah, well, don't stand there gaping, man. Make a list.
A list?
Yes,
of course.
Yes. Now, I want that carousel. Oh, and I'll need some trumpets and some flutes and the doll over there and also some bows and arrows.
Bows and arrows?
Yes. And I definitely need a cricket bat and also some boats and some kites and some of these and some of those. And how much is this going to cost?
How much?
Well, here's several sovereigns. You can keep the change.
Thank you, Mr. Scrooge.
And I also need the assistance of several small children to help me carry all these things. Each will receive half a crown.
Half a crown? Yes, Mr. Scrooge.
Oh, my goodness. That is a turkey. I bet that's twice as big as Tiny Tim. Thank you, my boy. and Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
But, Mr. Scrooge, what's happened?
What's happened? Why, it's very simple. You see, I've decided that I like life. I like life, life likes me, life and I fairly fully agree. Life is fine, life is good, especially mine, which is just as it should be. I like pouring the wine, and why not? Life's a pleasure that I deny not. Ah, Mr. Hearty and Mr. Jollygood, Merry Christmas, gentlemen.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge.
I want you to come to my office Monday morning. I'm going to give you 100 guineas for your most worthy cause, and the same every year.
But Mr. Scrooge, why?
Why? Well, for a jolly good reason, Mr. Jollygood. They'll tell you. Excuse me.
I like life here and now, life and I make a mutual vow. Till I die, life and I will both try to be better somehow. Where there's music and laughter, happiness is right. Why? Because I like life. Father Christmas, the greatest man in the old wide world, the old wide world. With the great big sack on his hero's back, he loves us all and he shouts it. And he goes for a sleigh ride in the snow. Then he may ride all night, but that's all right. In the morning, Christmas morning, if you put your eyes, it's surprising that you'll see this gift from Father Christmas.
Ho, 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 ho. Robert Cratchit, Esquire, Merry Christmas from Santa Claus himself.
Excuse me, sir, but I think you've got the wrong people.
Nonsense, I haven't gotten the wrong people in over 1,000 years. Oh, and you can forget about that scrawny little goose of yours, Mrs. Cratchit. You can use it as stuffing for this.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Now, where are those other gifts? Here we go. This is for you, my dear. And this is for you. Oh, yes. And here's the pretty doll for you. And this is for you, my boy.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, and these are for you, Bob Cratchit, for you and your lovely wife. Yes. Oh, now I must be on my way. As you can imagine, this is the busiest day of the year for me, and I have many other stops to make. Oh, I almost forgot. This is for you.
You didn't steal it, did you?
Merry Christmas, Tiny Tim. Now, you still don't recognize me, do you, Bob Cratchit?
Yes. No. I mean, your Father Christmas.
It's Mr. Scrooge! He's gone mad!
There's nothing to be afraid of, my dear.
No, I haven't gone mad. And on Monday morning, when we double your salary...
He has gone mad.
We'll sit down and we'll discuss what it is I can do for your family. And the first thing we're going to do is find the right doctor to get Tiny Tim well. And we will get him well, you know, Bob.
Yes. I believe you. I believe anything.
And may this be the merriest Christmas of our entire lives.
God bless us, everyone. Christmas morning, if you lift your eyes, it's a big surprise. You'll see there's a gift from Father Christmas. From Father Christmas. That's how Christmas ought to be.
Tom Jenkins, whoa, about that £6 you owe me.
But Mr. Scrooge, just said I can have a few more days.
You can forget about it. It's my Christmas present to you.
Oh, oh, God bless you this Christmas Day, Mr. Scrooge. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for me.
It sounds a bit bizarre, but things the way they are, I never thought the future would be fun for me. Oh, and that goes for everybody else who owes me money. As of today, all my debts are forgiven. That's the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for me.
It isn't every day good fortune comes our way.
I never thought the future would be fun for me. Oh!
Freezing out there. Who is it? Uncle Ebenezer? Is that you?
Merry Christmas, my boy, and to your lovely bride. You know, I was just on my way to your house with some gifts. Here. This is for you, my boy, from an old fool who regrets all the years that he missed spending it with you. Oh, and this is for you, my dear. Consider it a sort of belated wedding gift.
Thank you, Uncle Ebenezer. Christmas lunch at our house is sharp at 3. May we expect you?
You may. I will be there. You are a very pretty child, my dear. You remind me of someone I used to know. Oh, now why don't you join me? I'm going about delivering presents. It's a very nice thing to do. I love people. I love Christmas. I love children. I love everybody. Happiness is a new friend, one I truly recommend.
Happiness, you will soon see, makes us all a family.
Now I see
that happiness is whatever you want it to be.
Song of gladness and cheer, for the time of Christmas is here.
And if I had a cannon, I would fire it to add a sort of celebration touch,
And enjoy the beauty, all the joy and beauty that a Merry Christmas can bring to you.
I simply have to say, thank you very,
Sing a Christmas carol, Christmas is here. Thank you very much, thank you very much. That's the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for me. It makes them double dutch.
But my delight is such, I feel as if the losing won't be won for me. And if I ever find a hand can try now, to add a sort of fun of victory
Merry Christmas, everyone! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas. Oh. You'll have to excuse me. I have to go get ready. You see, I'm spending Christmas with my family. I will start anew. I will make amends. And I'll make quite certain that this story ends on a note of hope on a strong amen, and I'll thank the world and remember when I was able to